Hello friends, so here in this problem we have to evaluate limit x tends to infinity square root of x square plus x plus 1 minus x. So before starting with the solution, if you will observe the given limit, then here we have x tends to infinity, and whenever we have limit x tends to infinity, that is infinity limit, we substitute x as 1 upon t. So here I'll put x equals to 1 upon t. Now when we substitute x equals to 1 upon t, then this whole problem will shift from x domain to t domain, and hence when it will shift to t domain, we need to find out the limit for t domain. Now let us understand what would be the limit for t domain. So when x is infinity, here we will get infinity equals to 1 by t, and we know that if we want answer as infinity, then denominator has to be 0. It means if x is infinity, then t is 0. So here I will say as x tends to infinity, t tends to 0. So we got the limit for t. So by substituting this limit and x as 1 upon t, we will get this limit as L equals to limit t tends to 0 square root of x square is 1 upon t the whole square plus 1 upon t plus 1 minus 1 upon t. So after taking the LCM here in the square root, we will get L as limit t tends to 0 square root of, now here we have 1 upon t square plus 1 upon t plus 1. So the LCM of these three terms is t square. So in the first term we already have t square in the denominator, so I will copy the numerator as it is. In the second term we have t, so to make t square I will multiply numerator and denominator by t, so here I will get t. And in the third term, to make t square in the denominator, I will multiply numerator and denominator by t square, so here we will get t square minus 1 upon t. So after taking the square root, we will get L as limit t tends to 0 square root of 1 plus t square whole upon t, because square root of t square is t, minus 1 by t. Now after taking the denominator which is common, so L will become limit t tends to 0, I am taking denominator common, so square root of 1 plus t square minus 1. Now if you will observe here, then we got algebraic function, and now limit is finite, that is t tends to 0. So whenever we have algebraic function, we start with direct method, and if direct method gives us the value 0 upon 0, then we say direct method fails and we look for some other method to get the solution. So first of all I will apply direct method over here. So therefore by direct method we will get L as square root of 1 plus 0 square minus 1 upon 0. Now square root of 1 is 1, minus 1 is 0 upon 0, and since we are getting 0 upon 0 by direct method, here direct method fails. and whenever direct method fails, we look for some other method to evaluate the limit. Now, for that we'll again observe the given limit. So here limit is t tends to 0 and the function is square root of 1 plus t square minus 1 upon t. Now if you'll observe the function, then in the numerator we have square root, and between the square root term and the 1 we have negative sign. So whenever we have square root, to remove the square root we apply the method of rationalization, where we will multiply this term and the denominator with the conjugate of the term. So here I will take the conjugate of this numerator and I will multiply numerator as well as denominator with the conjugate of this term. So therefore I will say by method of rationalization we will get L as limit t tends to 0 square root of 1 plus t square minus 1 into square root of 1 plus t square plus 1 upon t into square root of 1 plus t square plus 1. Now, if you will observe the numerator, then here we have the form a minus b and a plus b, and we all know that a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. So I will apply this formula over here. So we will get L as limit t tends to 0 square root of 1 plus t square, that is my a, the whole square, minus 1 the whole square, that is b square, upon t into square root of 1 plus t square plus 1. Now if we will take square of this term, then the square root and square will be cancelled and we will get limit t tends to 0 1 plus t square, and this will become minus 1. Next, denominator as it is, so t into square root of 1 plus t square plus 1. Now from numerator this plus 1 and minus 1 will be cancelled, and from these two remaining terms we can take t common. So we will get L as limit t tends to 0, t common, so 1 plus t will remain in the bracket. We will keep denominator as it is, so t into square root of 1 plus t square plus 1. Now from numerator and denominator we will cancel this t, and the remaining terms are limit t tends to 0 1 plus t upon square root of 1 plus t square plus 1. And now in remaining terms we will again apply direct method. So by direct method we will get 1 plus 0 in the numerator, and in the denominator we will get square root of 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. So therefore we will get 1 in the numerator, and square root of 1 is 1 plus 1, that is 2 in the denominator. Hence the value of given limit is 1 upon 2. Thank you.